Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. It's Lisa here with a week ahead reading, this time for our beautiful Scorpios. Hey Scorpio, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. Let's jump in and have a look at what's happening for our beautiful Scorpios over the next week, please, Spirit. Best shuffle I've ever done in my life. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have the Three of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, Seven of Wands, Five of Wands. Also, guys, if you do enjoy my content, please do subscribe. I need more subscribers, please. High Priestess. Okay, so it's looking like the week ahead is actually quite an up and down one for you guys. I definitely feel like there are elements of heartbreak, but also elements of emotional fulfillment. I do feel like there is a bittersweet feeling to this week where you are walking away from one thing and embracing something new, and it's breaking you out of a mental prison that you might have been stuck in for a little while. I feel like with the Five of Wands here and the Three of Swords, that talks about arguments leading to separations, especially with the Eight of Cups here as well. It's like you're walking away from someone that you've had an argument with. And it is bittersweet, but it is leading to emotional fulfillment because you do have the Queen of Cups here. And it is guided. Like the universe is saying to you, because you've got the High Priestess, it's saying that you're in touch with your intuition in this particular circumstance. And if you're getting the feeling that it's time to walk away, then guess what? It's time to walk away. So if you do find yourself walking out of a relationship this week, I really think that it's something that's meant to happen. I feel like it's the universe moving things on your behalf so that you can step into a new beginning and get out of this mental prison that you've been stuck in for a while. It does feel like you've been kind of defensive in your energy field, and it's not in a judgmental way. Like, we all get defensive. If we've been working really hard to get to somewhere, and then all of a sudden there's something that we have to let go of to get there, it can feel like we're fighting constant battles with ourselves or each other in order to maintain the level that we've created. But the fact that you've got the Queen of Pentacles here, she's letting me know that you do have this stuff sorted. You know what you're doing long term. Your long term plans and strategies are intact and they are meaningful for you. So it's one of those energies where I definitely feel like this week you're walking away from things that don't serve you and stepping up and taking action on the things that do. And I think it's a very guided week spiritually. I definitely feel like the Eight of Swords talks about being stuck in a mental prison, going over and over and over the same thought processes again and again, trying to find a way out, trying to find a solution to a problem. And I think ultimately there is no solution to the problem. I think the solution to the problem is to walk away. And I think that's what the Eight of Cups is talking about. It's about walking away from things that are keeping us trapped, things that we feel defensive in, things that we have to constantly defend and argue and fight for. Sometimes they're just not worth it. So it's time to walk away. That also could apply to work. So for those of you who are working, there could be a shift in your employment coming up over the next few weeks because there is a separation followed by a new beginning with the Queen of Cups and Queen of Pentacles here. But I don't think that this is something that's happening to you. I think it's something that you're choosing. You're the one that's walking away. So don't worry about anyone walking away from you. That's not the energy that I'm getting. I don't think that this is something that's happening to you. I think it's you that's instigating the energy as a result of the recognition coming through after this fight or after this argument or after this defensiveness or after this being trapped for so long. It's like a liberation is coming through and the universe is saying, follow us. We're going to lead you out. We're going to take you out of the heartbreak and lead you towards a more defined and emotionally fulfilling outcome for your life in general. For those of you who are asking about relationship, I would say this is the week that you could end up breaking up with someone, only if that resonates. Guys, this is a collective reading. If you want individual information, please do book a personal reading with me. Information's in the description. But other than that, there are some of you who are walking away from a relationship this week. There are those of you who are looking to find love. And if you are looking to find love, I would say this is not the week to be engaging with people on that level. I think that this is a week of revelation of what's not been working and where you've been feeling stuck in your own heartbreak around the fact that you don't have a divine partner right now. And I think that that's energy is shifting off for you this week. That's why it's actually a positive thing, because you're walking away from that now and you're walking into an opportunity to create a relationship moving forward. So that's something that is coming up for you in the future. Now, guys, I do have an exciting new deck of cards to play with this week. Let's jump in and have a look. It's called Animal Dreaming. And we have Frog Cleansing. So this is a week of cleansing both the mind, the body, the soul, and the spirit. I think that there's a lot of things that are being washed away out of our lives, cleared and cleansed so that something new can come in. The fact that it's come in under the Three of Swords is letting me know that there's an emotional cleansing that's happening through the removal of any kind of negative energies coming up. And I think that it's all about the cleansing this week. It's all about having confidence in the knowing that the cleansing has to happen so that the newness can come in. And a cleansing is as good as a holiday. So 2 and 9 make 11, which is a master manifestation number. So I think that through the cleansing of the self comes the manifestation of the thing that you're looking for. So cleaning out your emotional self could lead to a new relationship. Cleaning out of the mental realms could lead to a new idea that comes through to give you hope and something good to look forward to in your work. Whatever it is, I think the cleansing is the key this week. So, other messages, please, Spirit. What else, please, Spirit? Nothing yet is set in stone. I think that this is a reminder that we're creating our future in this minute right now. And if we fall into the trap of depression, or we fall into this mental trap that we're stuck in, that we can't make a breakthrough, or that we're heartbroken and nothing good can come of this situation, then we're not seeing the fact that the future isn't set in stone. It's something that you create in the moment, and your thoughts matter, your emotions matter, your perceptions matter, and that you're choosing your timeline based upon those things. All timelines exist, all potentials and possibilities exist in the future. And part of learning clairvoyance is the understanding that every decision in every moment will lead to the resonance of an individual timeline in that moment, meaning what you feel in the moment is predicting what you're coming to in the future. So it's really just a reminder to stay in the positive energy and not give in to the negative emotion that may come as a result of the cleansing. In other words, it will pass if you allow it to just let it go. Conclusions are within reach. What was I just saying? I feel like you're going through the ending of an old cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. And I think that the conclusions that you're looking for are within reach. You are finding the answers that you want over the next few weeks. And it's as a result of this cleansing that's coming up this week. So it's a really positive sign moving forward for pretty much every area of your life. Now I'm trying something new this week. We are going to be asking Spirit for some spiritual guidance on how can we accelerate our own spiritual awakening? How can we integrate our spirituality into our lives and make it practical in each day? What spiritual advice do we have from Spirit this week to do with our own spiritual awakening? Ooh, a portal. Doors are opening, you decide, rewards, wildcard. Oh my gosh, what was I just saying about choosing your own reality and choosing your own future and choosing whatever timeline you want to resonate to? There's an opportunity for you this week to make a decision in a moment of trial, in a moment of heartbreak. You will be given a decision as to which timeline you're going to resonate to. And this is the key. Guys, choose the positive portal. It's up to us. Even though it sucks and it hurts in the moment, we have to have hope. We have to have faith. We have to believe that it's happening for our highest good. And if we can hold on to that in that moment, that's when we walk through the portal. That's the wild card that puts us automatically on the highest timeline that can possibly generate for us. So it's a reminder of your spiritual power and how you choose your timelines on a physical level. Called your soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. So I think a lot of you are very gifted when it comes to spirituality and the using of those gifts. What am I talking about there? I'm talking about things like clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance. I think that there's a lot of resonance with either mediumship or past life regressions. All of these things are things that we attain through spiritual knowledge. And the way that we get there is to listen to the soul call. If our call is calling to us to go through a portal and try something new, then I would say to you, this is a week where I think you're being called to practice the spirituality rather than just think the spirituality. It's one thing to know about spirituality. It's another thing to embody it. So it's just a message that we can embody our light this week. We can embody our spiritual gifts. And it will lead to us stepping through a portal into a very good conclusion that allows for the fulfillment of a wish in some way. And child of the cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. I think a bit of soul searching and skydiving for you guys this week when it comes to spirituality. Definitely pondering upon the concepts of metaphysicality and how these gifts specifically work. Like, where do I hear clairvoyance? Like, or where do I hear clairaudience? How do I hear clairaudience? What's happening inside of me when that experience arises? How can I pay more attention to that? And then how can I follow it and know which parts of it to follow and which parts to ignore? All of that stuff is coming up for you spiritually this week. And I highly recommend that you start some spiritual practices on identifying your spiritual gifts, because you're being called into that awakening right now. So please do let me know if you like the spiritual bit at the end. Otherwise, I'll go back to just working on the predictive stuff. But I need people to comment in order for me to know which part you guys like and which part you don't like. I really appreciate you guys. I love you so much. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys in the next one.